Nice hat.
Thank you, Rob. I forgot to do another big ice.
Hey everybody, I think I got something really exciting today. I'm out here with Captain Dave in the north end of Lake Roosevelt. Oh, fish on, Rob. We're doing a little walleye fishing, but we're here by Kettle Falls for sturgeon, Dave.
Yes.
And you thought we'd just do a little warm up.
Yeah, the walleye bite's been real good, and
So fish.
they're good eating fish.
Wow.
So I figured we'd come up, get some meat on the table, and spend a few minutes before we go after sturgeon.
Sure. Right on. So that's our third fish this morning, everybody. 5 minutes in, we started getting these.
Yep.
But that's not why we're here. We're here for keeper sturgeon. It's been 20 years since they've had a retention fishery up here, I hear.
It's been a long time, before my time.
Right? So we're gonna figure it out a little bit. A lot of excitement about this. I've been fishing all over as they've opened these retention fisheries and still haven't got one, so I'm hoping we get one today. We'll be right back with some sturgeon. There it is. Captain Dave. Are we gonna crowd you if we're anchored out this far? Thank you.
Getting our first rig baited up, Rob.
You've done a little pre-fish out here, so you got an idea, don't you?
A little bit. I was just running herring and seemed to work. So we'll give that and a couple other things to try, but see what happens.
So it looks like you've pickled your own herring here, Dave.
Yeah.
Is that a particular brine or is that pickled?
Just pickled. Nothing fancy.
Does that go as lunch as well?
No.
Smells pickly.
So the bite's going to be pretty subtle. It's just going to be kind of like a perch tapping on it. That sturgeon's going to suck the bait in, crunch it, spit it out. I'm going to want you to get to the rod, lift it out of the holder without really shaking it or moving that bait around. So you'll grab the top of the holder and just give it a gentle pop and hold the rod out here, extended like that. And then next time you feel that little tap, 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 let's just send that hook home, set it hard.
So do these fish fight, Dave?
Just a little bit.
Nice.
Rob, you might want to stretch. The sturgeon stretch, especially that left arm.
Getting ready.
That face you were making doesn't make you look any younger.
Right. Right. It hurts to stretch.
Ouch!
It hurts to stretch, Dave. He's still in his warm up.
Smells great out here. Fresh air.
Here's your host.
Yeah. Host of the show. After my stretching and exercise earlier,
Action-packed day. Sturgeon fishing.
we just freshened up our baits and we're ready for the fish.
It's nap time.
It was an early morning.
Just waiting for a bite.
We gotta put that in the video.
And Rob's laughing from his position here on the floorboard.
Yeah, we are getting this dialed in.
We're on him. Grab it. You can sit down, Rob's chair. Sit down. Put that between your legs or into the seat. Yep, clear.
What do you think, Hillary?
Holy crap! Jesus!
Let's see. Let's see. Why don't I take the pole from the end? We're gonna go on the other side.
Switch.
Breaking a sweat already.
Watch it. Yep.
That under the boat?
Yeah.
He's
Holy cow. Okay,
going
here.
for a dive.
Okay, you got it?
You got it.
Okay.
Jesus! I think he knew what we were doing.
You go the other way?
He's under the boat.
What's that feel like, Hillary?
I can back off the drag a little bit. I wouldn't. You don't need to thumb it.
Don't thumb it.
No, I got the drag set at 8 pounds. That was on a fish.
Do I
fish
just
bait.
let him run?
Yeah, I mean,
Front end of a rainbow trout.
you got a lot of pressure on there.
The front end of a rainbow trout? Is that what you said, Dan?
It was part of the head of a rainbow trout, yes.
Trout head.
Oh, that progress, I think, just went.
Yeah, let's get these up.
Wherever you
Oh, Jesus. There he goes. He's going down.
Pull up on it.
I'm trying. Jesus.
This is what we waited 4 hours for.
Oh, gosh. Oh, I thought I had him.
You're right, Dave. When you find that spot, it's pretty quick action, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you usually it's gonna happen within the first 30 minutes. We tried a few spots that didn't happen and moved, and man, that thing was out 2 minutes.
Right?
Yeah, you were setting the third rod.
Ah!
I guess he probably doesn't even know he took it.
Dave!
If we need to tighten that drag a little, we can.
Yeah.
It just means you're gonna have to pull harder.
If they're in here, you've seen several doubles or heard of doubles and triples, huh, Dave?
Yeah. Some guys told me when you get into them thick that you'll double up.
That is a strong. I think I might need to take a break.
Ready to
Jesus.
tap out?
Yep.
Okay, who's next?
You want to rotate in, Dan?
You want it, Dan? Sure. I've already found one.
That was. I did tire him out a little bit for you, though.
It looked like you were just holding on.
At the end there, he went for a plunge.
It's like,
one's smaller. You got her up?
This one's smaller. Doesn't move.
You can feel it when they kind of give up for a second.
We're doubled up here. Oh, he's taking off. After morning the hunting.
If he comes under the boat, get your rod tip down in the water.
Okay. You coming up? Slowly. We're looking for fish that are between 38 and 63 inches. From the tip of the nose to the fork of the tail, right, Dave?
Yep.
That sucker
look
is
at
a
him.
brute.
You see it?
No,
I just saw white.
I saw a big old
Right
white
down here.
flash. Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there he is.
Look at that! Wow.
All right,
Wow,
keep
nice
working them
job,
up.
guys. That was worthy of a team effort.
Yeah.
As far as I get David, it can't be.
Okay.
Good.
Got him?
Nope.
Well, they're working on that one. I'm still working this one in here. It's pretty exciting stuff going on.
Line hit the boat.
Guys on the small side.
Make sure that. Dead easy. Yeah.
Woo! That's a bird. Is he short? Yeah. How was that other one? On the 57. 57? 57. Wow. So yeah, he's short. Okay, so that my little guy on that double is under the limit. We just let him go. Nice job,
Nice
Dave.
fish, Rob.
Oh, the big dog was a nice fish, man.
Yeah, still is a nice fish. He's right on the side of the boat.
After you land these fish, gotta bleed them out and get them ready to butcher, huh?
Yeah. Yep, it's always a good idea to bleed your fish no matter what it is. One, it makes it less of a mess when it comes time to clean them. And two, get some of that fishy taste out of your meat.
Well, we're gonna get some rods back in the water and be right back with more sturgeon fishing with Captain Dave here on Northwest Fishing Reports. There it is.
There you go.
Get him. Yeah. We got him. Oh, yeah. He's pulling. Dave trying to give me grief about my hook I sat there. I showed you, didn't I, Mr. Grove?
You sure did. When you said, did you get him, and he wasn't fighting, I figured
Maybe he wasn't. I didn't have him on that first one.
he came back looking for
It's
it, huh?
really interesting how they come back to that. They're just tap, tap, tap on it.
Oh, is he gone?
No, he's there.
Swimming at you?
Swimming at me a little bit.
He might be coming up. He's coming up.
He's coming up, Hill.
There you go.
Oh! Woo! Yeah! He was alive. That is bad. Okay, Hillary, I apologize for any teasing I may have given you earlier.
Do you need to take a break, Rob?
No.
You want to tap out?
I am not tapping out.
I'm ready to tap in when you're ready.
Right? Those bigger fish, what's the weight on those things, do you think?
I'm thinking 60, 70 pounds.
60 to 70 pounds on these fish in the upper end of that slot. Using really heavy tackle here as well, right, Dave?
Yeah, I mean, you can get by with heavy salmon equipment, 30-pound test line. I chose to go on a little heavier, using 50-pound mono or 80-pound braid, real heavy rods. Just depends on, you know, if you want to be hunting bear, loaded for squirrel, or hunt bear, loaded for bear.
Yeah, when I'm pulling up, it's just feeling line here, so I'm not making any progress.
Okay, thumb it.
Yep. Oh, there he goes. he's just taking off again.
Trying some herring. trying some trout and running some eggs, salmon eggs. Should go live, Rob.
Yeah, I can barely talk, Dave. Yeah. Woo! Powerful, powerful fish. It's a Titanic. Having too much fun, aren't I?
You're on the boat now, aren't you?
There he is.
Nice fish.
We got color. It's a good looking fish.
It's a big one. Can we get that rod out of the way, Dave?
Yeah. Woo! You got him?
Good night. Got him?
Yeah.
Careful that rod tip.
It's going. It's going.
Sounding.
He's sounding.
Was he not the right size? No,
Oh, he's the right size. He just, we had a little trouble. He still had some life in him. He wasn't ready to lay down.
Good job.
Yeah. All right. That was a freaking battle. We got a tape on here from the snout.
Yeah, we're good.
41.
We're at 41. So just a 41-inch fish. What is that? About 10 inches light of your guys's?
Yes.
Still amazing fight. It was a lot of fun. Thanks, Dave.
That's incredible.
Yep, that's the right one.
Yep.
That's a legal fish, Hillary.
That's cool.
Yeah, pretty crazy. A lot of nice sturgeon.
Yeah. We're back to the launch where we started.
Are we filming?
Some fish on the some fish on the deck. We're gonna clean some fish here.
Wait, we survived the journey back.
There were some rough conditions. Monsoon Molly caught up to us. It was I mean,
We're wet.
we're wet
To the bone.
but well
Yeah,
worth
Dave.
it. Yeah.
Got us back alive.
Yeah, Dave navigated well worth it. Some great fish, some walleye in the box. I just want to give a quick shout out to Grace Harbor Unders for their performance base layers, which Dan didn't have.
I didn't know the weather was going to turn bad.
And I'm sure glad I did. Hey Dave, thanks a lot for bringing us out.
You're welcome, Rob.
Pretty productive. Got some walleye. We got this guy is at 61 inches, just a couple inches underneath the limit.
Correct.
And measurement again from the nose to the fork of the tail. Wow, I don't even know what to say. I mean, these are powerful fish.
That one's pushing 70 pounds.
Probably a 70-pound fish. Exciting fishery. It's going to run through October,
September.
through September.
I'm not sure the exact date, but yeah, something we want to watch for.
For sure. So Dave, show us how it's done here, man. I'm interested to see what's gonna happen.
Well, they're hard to kill. We bled this fish, whacked it on the head a few times. But anyway, so first thing we're gonna do is take this line of scoots off the side, both sides. We're gonna cut the fins off. Then we're gonna expose the fillets by cutting off a layer off the top and the back. One thing you do not want to do is to cut the spine. So, got a real heavy knife. Turn this fish on the side. Using the heavy knife. Scraping the scoots off, just like this. While you're at it, take off the fins.